Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. But before we dive into today's video, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and let's get into it. Is Jake Paul's boxing career over? Well, let's talk about it. So Jake Paul suffered a points split decision loss to Tommy Fury on Sunday night in Saudi Arabia. And if you're looking at this, yes, I have broke my hand at work in the most stupidest way possible. I ain't even gonna say unless you get like 10 likes and a lot of subscribers. I intended a stupid reason because it's very, very embarrassing. But let's talk about Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. So after I lost to Tommy Fury in the trash, Jake talked, where does he go from here? You know, he was good at talking smack on the Disney Channel. He was good at talking the smack against 40-year-old men. But when he talked to the Tommy Fury, did he believe he was going to win? I think yes, I think he did. And people are starting to question Jake now, saying, did he take this as a publicity? You say, right, I can make more money from a comeback. Or some people are saying that he generally believed. Some people said he wanted to challenge himself. And I honestly believe he wanted to challenge himself. But I thought he underestimated Tommy Fury for some crazy reason. Don't know why. He's a part of the Furies. I know he's quite novice, but he is a part of the Furies. He's got John behind him. He's got Tyson in his corner. He has a lot of good men in his corner. And if Jake doesn't trigger this rematch close with Tommy like he says he's going to, where does he go? For me, I think if he doesn't trigger the fight with Tommy Fury, I think there's only one fight he can do, and it's KSI. Now, you tell me, would you like to see that? What would you? I think more people would rather see the KSI Jake Paul now, and then the rematch after, instead of the rematch and then KSI Jake Paul. For me personally, I think if it was me in his situation, I'd want to correct the loss by beating Tommy, then going into KSI and then beating KSI. So that would be my mindset, right? I'll beat Tommy, get my own back on him. I'll fight KSI, and then I'll probably say I'll fight Tommy again and get the trilogy. That's what I would think. But Jake's probably thinking, I believe this is the way Jake's thinking, right? Rematch, hopefully win. If not, we'll lose. We'll fight KSI either way. That's what he will be thinking. Now, his confident levels. How will this humble Jake Paul? I think he's mentioned it's humbling in his post. He did mention Andy's podcast. He mentioned he had been humbled. And he said it wasn't a nice feeling, but he says maybe he needed it, and don't judge me by my loss. Don't judge me by my wins, judge me by my losses, which I like. You know, he took it well. Well, he's took partly he's took it well. The part where he said, "Oh, I was sick for 4 weeks. I was 9 in camp," and I don't like that shit. You know, just take your, even if you're ill. I'm not. Someone's calling you a liar. I don't believe you were ill for 4 weeks out of 9, but even if you were, just take it as a man. You know, just be like, right, I lost fair and square. For Tommy, you were the better man on the night, and I'm coming back for you in the rematch. That's all you had to say. But he didn't, and he looks a bit worse for it now. But that's what it is. Can Jake beat Tommy in the rematch? He can, but for me, I don't think he will. I think Tommy's had all that pressure lifted off his shoulders. He's already got that one over Jake. I think Tommy's went from like here to there when he gets in the ring with Jake, where Jake went from here to there. He would have come down, and I think like mentally he would come down a bit. And when he gets in that ring, no one knows until only Jake Paul knows when he gets in that ring on fight night against Tommy again in a rematch, and he's going to be standing there. The bell goes, he's coming over, and he's like, Tommy's throwing. He's like, oh, not this again. And he's trying, or it could be like in the corner, raring to go. You beat me. I'm coming for you now. And then the bell goes, and he comes over, and he just boom, 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 straight away. It goes either two ways. Either gain this confidence or you lose this confidence. And I think Jake will gain it. He's got a good team around him, spends a lot of money on his camping, does like mental training and stuff, which is absolutely spot on, and it's perfect. So I think he should be alright. But his world title ambition, his fight against Canelo Alvarez, where does that put him? He was nowhere near them, let's be frankly honest. He was never fighting Canelo. It's always good to have aims in life and goals in life, because I've got them and many other people have them, but the stage you are in your career to call out people like Canelo Alvarez saying you'd knock him out, you can't really do that. You should, what you should say is, oh, a dream of mine would be to win a world champion and win a world championship and fight Canelo Alvarez. No, I'm gonna knock Canelo Alvarez out and I will be the light heavyweight championship. I will hold the light heavyweight championship. Don't say that. But there's confidence, there's ego. Will he trigger the rematch? Yes, most definitely he will. It wasn't like, I thought personally Jake had won one round. I think I'd give him 1 round on my card, but you could see the opportunity of giving him 2. I would say the minimum give him 2 and maximum give him 2 rounds. You have to give Tommy a minimum of 6. I thought Tommy had won 7. Some people thought Tommy had won 6. Some people in the arena thought Jake Paul won. In the American commentary team thought Jake Paul won. I was like, oh, watching different fights, yeah. And then when the American commentary team were like, I think Jake Paul. I was like, no, he's going to get robbed, and Tommy's not going to get the decision. But he got it, and the right man won. And I'm excited for the rematch. And there wasn't, like, the boxing IQ was like, and you could see Jake Paul can't, I made a video called Jake Paul Can't Punch Properly. And I was kind of right, like, some of his shots were boom, and that was hitting Tommy's head, and some of the way he's throwing, he was like down the hand, he was going like a weird shot instead of just like boom, he was like dropping it, and then he was like that. It was just a bit of a mess, and sometimes you lacked a bit of composure here and there. But overall, I was pretty impressed with Jake, to be honest with you, because to be boxing 2.5 to 3 years ago, starting it in a fight Tommy Fury's boxing since the age of 8 years old, was quite impressive to me. But we'll see where it goes from here. But guys, remember, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.